Yo, what is going on YouTube? Proxy back with another video. This is going to be a banger. I got 3 of the best point forwards you could possibly make in this game, hands down. Okay, all my OGs from 2K17, you would know point forwards were the best build in the game. I rocked one. I missed 17 quite a bit. Anyways, we're going to get straight into all these builds. I'm going to show you the animations, the badges I use, and all of these versions. Try to find a better point forward version than the ones I'm showing you today, okay? You won't be able to find it. Alright, so let's just get straight into it. Mind you, these other 2 builds I'm showing you, higher speed and agility, lower pass act, okay? So, again, I always say it and I'm going to say it in every single video, if you don't have this many cap breakers, totally fine. I'm going to tell you ways to tweak it, to make it to where you don't need this many cap breakers, but still be able to eventually put the caps where you want and not, you know, mess up the build. Okay, so, sorry, a little tired. Alright, so, yeah, we're going with a 96 driving dunk. This will give us elite contacts. It will give us elite contacts off too, but it'll give us posterizer on Hall of Fame. Okay, so 96 driving dunk paired with an 85 vert gives you Hall of Fame posterizer. You get elite contact dunks. Excuse me. 75 mid-range with the 83 wall. That's for sharp take. Okay, 94 pass act. Eventually we're going to get a 99 pass act. And D-board, we're putting 3 on D-board eventually to get to 85 defensive rebounding, which gives you a gold box out beast, as well as just a higher D-board, so I can board on this build better. You see it, block 93 again, interior 77. I love to get blocks in this game. I think defense is very important. Also, this is going to help you with your challenges to people with contests when you go to jump at them. Okay, so yeah, that's why we're doing that. 85 perimeter. Obviously, that's just a given on most guard builds. Or 6'8", you know, or under. You want a good enough perimeter to be able to play defense. Okay. But this is the build. Copy and paste it down. Okay. 73 steel was for interceptor on silver. You know, the 86 ball handle, 80 speed with ball, just so we can move as fast as we can. And 86 ball handle gives you ankle assassin silver. You get all the good animations. Okay, I'm going to go over my badges real quick. We did go with shooting specialization for our specialization on the build. We're putting set shot on Hoff, Deadeye silver. We'll be able to get posterizer on legend, high flying denier on legend. I'm putting all ball menace on gold, and then this is kind of up to you. If you want to go paint patroller Hoff, you can. And then, you know, if you want to go dimer on legend, you can do that as well. But yeah, I'm wanting handles for days and light launch on Hall of Fame, so I'm putting those there. And now let's go over the animations real quick. Okay, I'll show you the jump shot I use and everything. Go-to shot Anthony Edwards. I don't know. I'm kind of digging it for now. I always like to mess around with some of the go-to shots. But yeah, it's fun. Anthony Edwards good. Dribble pull up Pro 2. Free throw Andre Iguodala. I think it's nice and smooth. On my bigs, I'm using LaMarcus Aldridge. Dirk is nice too. There's a nice little spot, like right there, where you can tell like that's when you're supposed to release. Okay. But anyways, I'm trying out Tyrese Halliburton pass style because a friend of mine swears on it, so I haven't even tested it yet, but I'm gonna try it out. We're going T-Mac 6 size up because this is T-Mac, although it is also a good signature size up. Dribble style Zach LaVine, obviously. Escape moves Jimmy Butler. This is all kind of like basic stuff for if you were to look up any videos. Okay, behind the back, I like DeMar DeRozan. Kobe White's great. Also, you know, I just sometimes a little too far, and I don't wanna go that far to shoot. So, let's go over the jump shot real quick. This is the jump shot I'm using. I know I can use T-Mac base, but yeah, I just like Scottie Pippen base anyway. So This is what we're rocking with. It's nice and smooth. It's fast. Um, I have no issues greening with this jump shot. You only need a 78 midi, 78 3-pointer to use it. So, sorry if you hear my dog bark in the background. Charlie, stop. Come on. And then dunks. I'll go over the dunks I use. Again, like I said in the last video, elite contacts is what you want to use if you can get them. 1-footers, straight arm tomahawks again, contacts pro. This is the same on my 610 I just showed you. Okay, stand dunks, 2-hander under basket regular. Okay, and then with this we're going Latrell Sprewell. I just like some of his dunks, man. They're nice and they're just really nice. LeBron again. Yes, we can go T-Mac if we wanted to. Where's T-Mac here? Yes, we can go to Trace McGrady and get some of his signature dunks. If you want to do that, by all means, get them. I think some of them are just a little slow. And we'll probably eventually put T-Mac on just to make him look more like T-Mac. But yeah, that's what we're rocking with right now. And then contact alley-oops, we're doing pro and elite, but I definitely just want the elite contacts. I think I was trying out to see if I would get more, but nobody ever throws lobs anyway while there's somebody near me, so I never get them anyway. But yeah, go with the elite contacts. Elite Zion, Derrick Jones Jr. Okay, and that's what we're rocking with for our animations. Okay, let's get quickly to the next build. I'm already 6 minutes in, so don't want this to take too long. I know people get bored. So, by the way, like and subscribe, man. It doesn't cost you anything. Just subscribe, like, if you're liking the content. If you're not, you don't have to. I just, so long as you get some good builds, you know. I'm happy for you. All right. So here's the next version. We're taking the drive and dunk from 74 to 93. This is going to give us gold posterizer paired with the 83 vert. You can't go underneath 83 vert on this point forward build, otherwise you lose the name. Okay, so we're going all the way from 74 to 93 with the drive and dunk. We're still doing 76 to 93 on the block. However, this version, we don't have to put any cap breakers to mid-range. That's already 75, so we can get sharp take. We don't have to put any caps to pass accuracy, technically. That could be maxed out right there. We put 1 to perimeter again, but we can get 5 to steal now to get interceptor on gold. So we're talking a point forward name with 93 drive and dunk, solid dribbling, solid shooting, 85 D board eventually with 93 block, 85 steal, 85 perimeter, but now we get 88 speed, 88 agility as well, which this does max at 89, 89. So if you want to do that, by all means, that's what I'm going to do with the build. So again, with this version, okay, I'm just going to show you really quick where the cap breakers are going to go on this version, and then quickly we'll go and jump into the other version of the build. That one also gets the 88 speed, 88 agility. However, you can keep the 96 drive and dunk if you want it. Okay, so with this version, you're doing 5 caps of drive and dunk to get 93. Okay, if for some reason you can only do 4 to this, no big deal. 4 will give you a 90 drive and dunk, and that'll give you the pro contact dunks at 87 to 89. Okay. You don't have to put anything to vert. You could put 1 to defensive rebound to get you 81 defensive rebounding. I'm gonna tell you what I'm putting on it first. Okay, I got 19 casts. I'm putting all my driving dunk up to 5. I'm putting 5 on block. That's 10. I'm putting 3 on interior to get 77. That's 13. 14 for perimeter defense. 15 for D board. And then I'm gonna put 4 to steal, and then next season, which is about to hit, I'll put the other 1 on steal to get an 85 steal. Okay, and then eventually I'll put the other 2 on defensive rebounding, and maybe put the speed and agility to 89, 89. Not too sure yet if that's something I want to do. But yeah, if you don't have that many cap breakers, like I said, you could do 4 on drive and dunk or 5 on drive and dunk. Leave the vert where it is, okay? Put 1 on D board, that's like 6, okay? So 6 total cap breakers. You could do 2 to block to give you an 85 block, and that gives you 84 block paired with the interior to 70. Okay, that's silver intercept or silver paint patrol or silver high flying denier. Then you could put 1 on perimeter. You don't technically have to put anything to steel. 79 steel gives you silver intercept or silver glove. So if you're okay with that for now and you don't have a lot of cap breakers, by all means. Again, if you put 3 to block, you get 88 block. Okay, and that'll give you high flying denier on gold. So let's just say you have, 10 cap breakers total. You could put 5 on drive and dunk, 3 on block to get 88, and then 1 on perimeter, and 1 on D board to get you 81 D board. That's 10 cap breakers. There's definitely ways of doing this. These are just great builds. You don't need this many cap breakers, as many as I have, to still work with it. Okay, let's get into the next version of the build. And this one, like I said, you get to keep the 96 drive and dunk, but also have the high speed and agility. Okay. So this one, all we're gonna do is take our steel back down to 73. Okay. And we're gonna put our drive and dunk to 83. This will allow us to get the 96 drive and dunk again. And for me, I like post control, so I'm putting the post control back to 77. Okay, if you want, you can take post control down to 70, put your free throw up to 84. And like I said, offensive rebound doesn't cost you much of anything, okay? So I just want to show you something real quick, okay? So let's just take the offensive rebound down to 70 instead of 77. You get 1 on free throw, okay? And then you can put your O rebound to 71. So that's why I put the things the way I do. I put offensive rebound to 77, okay? I don't need a high free throw. 70 free throws fine for me. I don't need it to 84 or 90. If you do play Pro-Am and you decide to honestly make this build, by all means put your free throw up as high as you can. Okay, so you can guarantee yourself that you're always going to make it. But for me, I don't really have a problem. I shoot like 80-something% from free throw, and I don't know, some 75, 80%. I don't know, something like that. And I'll be testing out new builds and free throws all the time. So anyways, that is the other version of it. You can mix and match this a little bit if you want. If you want a 70 post control, I'm pretty sure you could take the post control down completely and still make this work. Just make sure you still have 83 vert. You don't have perimeter higher than 84. You don't have drive and dunk higher than 84. Unfortunately, we cannot get a 99 drive and dunk. In order to get a 99 drive and dunk, you need an 86 drive and dunk. And as soon as you hit 85, the build turns into aerial playmaker. So, yeah. If you have any questions, please put them in the comments. I'll talk to everybody who puts comments in the chat. If you have any questions or whatever, you end up making the build and you're like, hey, where do these cap breakers go? Please let me know. Okay, I'll hook you up. So, yeah, that's the build, man. I hope everybody enjoys it. These are the best point forwards in the game that you could possibly make right now. And if you enjoyed the video, subscribe, like, it really helps me a lot. I'm going to start posting a lot of my builds, so hopefully I see you guys more and more. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. The next build I drop is going to be my Jokic build. I know I said I was going to drop it today, but I was super psyched about this point forward. So I will drop the next Jokic build, and that build is averaging a triple-double on rec right now. So yeah. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.